Two popular wireless challengers, Mint Mobile and Straight Talk, both promise flexibility. But which one really delivers? On the left, Mint Mobile, known for affordable prepaid plans powered by T-Mobile. On the right, Straight Talk, Walmart-backed and offering coverage on Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile networks. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect. Here's what we're comparing today. Price and value, coverage and network, plans and flexibility, international and roaming, streaming and extras, family and multi-line, and support and service. A lot to cover, but I promise I'll keep it chill. First up, let's talk price and value because, come on, that's usually the biggest deal, right? Mint Mobile almost always comes in lower per GB, especially if you prepay for 3, 6, or even 12 months at once. And hey, they toss out intro offers like 6 months free if you buy a phone with your plan. What's the catch? Well, there aren't any special discounts for family plans, and you can only do prepaid. So, good news if you just want simple, cheap, and predictable. Now, Straight Talk gives you the flexibility of monthly or prepaid options. Plus, it actually discounts family plans, sometimes saving you up to $100 if you have 5 lines. But base prices are a bit higher, and honestly, the prepaid deals aren't that wild. So yeah, Mint's the king of value here, unless you need family deals. Winner? Mint Mobile. Next up, coverage and network. Okay, this is where things get interesting. Mint Mobile rides purely on T-Mobile's network, so you're getting really solid coverage in most cities and suburbs. But if you live somewhere super rural, not the best. No option to fall back on AT&T or Verizon. Straight Talk flips the script. It lets you pick between Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile, depending on your area and phone. So yeah, better rural coverage. And you can potentially switch if you move or your coverage sucks. That's pretty awesome. Setting it up can be confusing, like you need to know which SIM card to buy. Also, all their data gets deprioritized if the network is busy. But it's got the edge for coverage, hands down. Winner? Straight Talk. On to plans and flexibility. So Mint gives you 4 plan choices, ranging from 5 gigabytes all the way to unlimited. That's nice, simple, and you can customize each line. One thing though, you have to pay for several months up front. It's not truly month to month, and you can do up to 5 lines. Straight Talk, on the other hand, goes all in on options. You get 8 plans, from basic 1,500-minute plans to full unlimited. You can do monthly or prepaid, and most family plans go up to 5 lines, though some of the cheaper ones only do 2 lines. Data gets deprioritized after you hit your limit, which is kind of a letdown. Still, if you want options or just a single month, Straight Talk does it better. Winner? Straight Talk. Oh, and here's something cool. Mint Mobile's owned by T-Mobile, while Straight Talk actually uses Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile networks. Kind of wild when you think about what each company can offer. International and roaming. If you travel or text people overseas, listen up. Mint Mobile includes free talk and text in Mexico and Canada and unlimited international texting. Roaming data costs 6 cents a megabyte, which is reasonable. Only catch is, if you need full-on global calling, there's no add-on. So, just basic roaming perks. Straight Talk adds a global calling add-on on its highest plan, and you get talk in Mexico and Canada unless you actually pick the most basic plan. But no free international texting, and you pay extra for the global stuff. So, for most travelers, Mint honestly has the better deal here. Winner? Mint Mobile. Streaming and extras. All right, neither company is going to rival the major carriers with their streaming perks, but let's see. Mint Mobile does allow full 4K streaming on some plans, but their unlimited plan is standard 480p SD. Beyond that, no streaming subscriptions, no cloud storage, no fun memberships. You get nothing extra. Straight Talk keeps all plans at 480p SD, so no fancy 4K, but check this out. Higher tier plans toss in Walmart Plus memberships, plus some decent cloud storage, up to 100 gigabytes, on Silver, Gold, and Platinum. So, if extras and memberships matter to you, Straight Talk is the quirky winner here. Winner? Straight Talk. Family and multi-line. Is anyone else obsessed with finding a deal for the whole squad? Mint Mobile lets you add up to 5 lines, and they're customizable per person. But there are absolutely 0 multi-line discounts, which is kind of a bummer if you're rolling deep. Straight Talk not only does up to 5 lines for most plans, but their family discounts are actually legit. You can save up to $100 if you max out. Only weird thing is, a couple plans only support 2 lines. Still, family savings are real. Winner? Straight Talk. Support and service. So Mint is all about digital. Think 24/7 chat and solid phone support during reasonable hours. But if you're the type who wants to walk into a store and see someone face to face, nah, you're out of luck. Straight Talk gives you decent phone support almost all day. Plus, you get help at pretty much any Walmart. Like, that is huge if you want in-person service. Chat isn't 24/7, but honestly, Walmart support will save your day. Winner? Straight Talk. Quick visual check-in. Mint Mobile absolutely rules value and international perks in our comparison. But Straight Talk just keeps scoring for coverage, plans, extras, family, and support. So, real talk, Mint Mobile is perfect if you want something cheap, simple, and it covers your city. The prepaid deals and travel features are sweet, especially if you globetrot to Mexico or Canada. Flip side, Straight Talk is legit for bigger families, people who need rural coverage, and anyone who wants a few streaming perks, or in-person help at Walmart. If I had to pick, Mint Mobile is still the value champ. But Straight Talk definitely wins if flexibility or extra features matter more to you. Ready to switch? Hit up mintmobile.com or straighttalk.com to see their latest deals before you decide. Seriously, they change the promos all